Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Academia School Simulator, where of course we are back at the very lovely Cupboard College, and last time out we got to play with the new things that were added to the game as part of the Parks and Recycling update. And so thing number one that we added in was the recycling facility. It's not the most exciting of things, I'll be honest, to put in. I mean, it's a zone with some bins in it. I mean, the bins are green, and that's different to the yellow bins, and they only take 1 square, whereas the garbage ones take 2. But other than that, it's not overly exciting. But we've got it constructed down here, and it's got its own little room as well. It has to be indoors. So our janitors now kind of take stuff over here, and then they find, I don't know what they do. They go through the rubbish they've collected, find recyclable things, and then take it through here and put it into the garbage area. So anything recyclable goes into a little green bag with the kind of recycling logo on it, and then anything else, I imagine, just gets chucked into the regular dumpsters over there, and that gets disposed of as and when we can. So we've got that in, and yeah, I mean, it does what it does. It's a functional thing. It's good that it's there because, you know, it's important to recycle, and we have to be more eco-friendly and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of the game mechanics, it's just sort of a thing that's in, and I think it's good. The most exciting thing was this up here, and we touched upon this at the very end of the previous part, because here we go with school parks, and don't they look very lovely? Now this is unfinished because it needs some stuff around the edge to kind of finish it off, but this is the other new thing they added. It's a lovely little park. So we've got ourselves a nice proper sort of pond, and if we actually move time on, the fish swim around in the pond, which is very, very lovely. It's got lily pads and stuff, and it comes with extra statues as well. So there are dog statues and cat statues. I don't know why. I don't know why there are dog and cat statues. I'm not entirely sure why they are a required feature of the school park, but they are, and there we go. So we have one school park in, and we made some planning sort of attempts, I would say, to try and get some stuff over here as well. So have a school park here, and one here, and one here, and it can all look very pretty. It can look very, very lovely indeed. All these 3 parks across the top. We need to put planters and things around the place just to make it look a little bit more park-like. At the minute, it's just sort of gravel with a pond and some benches. We could do with putting some flowers and stuff down. But there you go, look. Chappie here, Marlin Tice, you're feeding the fish. Oh, that's lovely. So they actually get to join in on feeding the fish as well. Oh, that's very good. There you go. So, and more people are going to come in and enjoy this, which is splendid. So there we go. So we've got one park in. Now, of course, we did buy this great big chunk of land across the top last time as well at great expense. I think it was about 50,000 of our monies went on buying this, but it's so we could get these park bits in, because otherwise there wasn't really any room for them to go. But we'd have to buy it eventually anyway. We'd have to buy that anyway. And then, of course, we put the running tracks in and the courts and all that kind of stuff as well. So today's job, get these 2 parks in, because I'd like us to have the 3 school parks that we've sort of planned for. I mean, you know, it's a loose plan. It's a loose plan that's liable to change, but at least it's a plan. And then I'd like to get the cafeteria done over here. So start building this building here with the exciting new blocks that we've got to build with. Look, it's the lovely sandstone walling just there. So it'd be quite nice to get a cafeteria in, maybe get the walls of this bit done. Get the wall sort of section done, and then maybe get the cafeteria and the kitchen sort of set up over here. That might be quite a nice thing to do as well. And we have got quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money, which is useful. These things are quite expensive. The school parks are actually relatively expensive. So let's get the floor down first. So go to build, and we shall go outdoors. Right, it's all going to be kind of grass up to about there. And then we're going to have paver floors going all the way around the edge. Now I noticed they are actually walking on dirt just there, which is somewhat inconvenient. So we want to stop them doing that. So there we go. And are there shortcuts here? Are they shortcutting across the side of the school to go? Are they kind of coming up this way? Because that would not be good. I don't want them to be doing that. Are they footprints, or is that just regular mud? I'm never really sure. They're footprints. They're footprint dirt, but that is not. Okay, so for some reason, someone has stood just here. I don't know why someone would stand just there. I don't know what they're doing. They're clearly doing something nefarious and that they shouldn't be doing because they're hiding around a corner. Okay, right, fine. So we need to get our builder guys in to do all that kind of work. And then while they're doing that, let's go to objects. Let's go to a school park, and we shall drop in the fish ponds. So the fish ponds are 900 each. The statues are 1,800 each. So yeah, the school parks are relatively expensive to put together. But there we go. So we'll drop those 2 things in. they won't be finished, obviously, they won't be legitimate parks, but we'll get those in. And then also, do you know what? We can get the benches in as well, because we know how this is going to sit now. So we'll have bench across the top like that. And, oh, boo, Veronica Justerson has left the school to go to the Intelligence Institute. Oh, and lots of students confessing their love. There must be something in the water going on. Okay, so we get those two across that bottom like that. And then across the side... yeah, it's just like that, isn't it? So it's sort of like that with a gap across the side, and then a bit there, and a bit there, and a bit there, and a bit there. And a student has been set straight by counselling. That is wonderful to know as well. I like the fact they've gone and put 2 benches in. Just the 2 benches. That's it. Okay, fine. Thanks for putting the benches in. Why did you stop what you were doing to put 2 benches in? That's a little bit strange. Also, we need to get in the proper outdoor flooring bits for this, don't we? So, yeah, we want that to be paver floor. We want that to be paver floor. We want that bit to be paver floor. And we want that bit there. And, of course, that bit there as well. And we'll link that up there. Now, what do we want to do with this bit here? So the paver floor should go... I think the paver floor should actually go straight into the middle bit like that. Oh, it's the end of the day. End of the day. End of the day. Come on. Let's roll round. Of course, we want to get to the end of this year as well. We want to get to the end of this year. Oh, I just right-clicked. No, not right-clicking. We want to get to the end of this year because, yeah, our school sort of score has all gone a little bit strange following the update. Yeah, it's all gone a little bit wrong. We're apparently not very good, and we're 1,000th. Even though we were not 1,000th, we were actually doing pretty well. So it'd be quite nice to get to the end of the year just to see where we get back to. Just to see if we can recover our lost glory. That would be lovely if we could do that. Okay, right. You lot, get building these things. We don't have enough money to do all of the statues and things, but it's fine. So, right, so we're putting that down. You've left a square just there for some reason. You've done that weird thing where you think it's fine to just, leave the squares and just not do what we've told you to do. What do we pay you lot for? Goodness me. Okay, right, now we can remove the blueprint because the blueprint is going to look a little bit weird on top of that. There we go. That looks much nicer. It looks much clearer to see. And then let us get... We can't do 2... So let's get ourselves a school park zone, and we'll zone that out like that. And then we'll zone this out like this. In fact, no, we could get 2. Hang on, how many statues does it need? Oh, it needs a cat and a dog statue for some reason. And I've got loads of money. I've got, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. In fact, there's a thing. There's a grant for these things. Trash is treasure. Yes, we'll have a massive pile of money for trash is treasure. Yes, please. That's, what's that, 6,700 monies. Yep. Thank you very much. And then a breath of fresh air. School parks and build a school park. That's 8,600 monies. Yep. Thank you. Right, we've got enough money to finish this now. Hurrah! Okay, let's have them all the same. Let's have the dog in that corner and the dog in that corner, and then rotate it round. So dog there and dog there, and then the cat's there and the cat's there. I'd love to know the logic behind why they are dog and cat statues. I'm not complaining. I just think it's a very specific thing to put in place. I don't really know why it's dog and cat statues. There we go. Oh, they're massively popular. Oh, look at this. Everybody is flocking over to them. This is wonderful. They're really, really popular. Okay, a lot of them are saying, what's that mean? You can't find a place to... Right, they can't find a place to rest. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll have to try and get some more... Try and get some more of these set up. Maybe we could make a massive one with many ponds and many benches. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could get that sorted somehow. I don't know quite how that would work. But also, right now, I want to get these looking a little bit more complete. So let's put some of the wood planters around. I like these. So we'll have wood planters on each corner. Then we'll do that. Let's have wood planters in like a sort of like a little shape like that. Like so. And then the wood flower planter, sorry. And then the wood planters can just kind of fill up the rest of the gaps. Like that. There we go. That'll look quite nice. So like so. So we'll repeat that across the other ones, across the other things here. Because, yeah, this might take a little while to get all that done. Because we've got to put all the different bits in. So we'll come back when this is done. Okay, so we've put the instructions down to get all the planters in place. They are very, very quickly working on it. And we've changed the flooring around a little bit as well. We've extended the paver floor so it kind of gets toward the pond. And also around the edge of the pond, we've put gravel flooring because I think that's what it looks like it has at the edge of the pond, sort of, you know, sort of little sort of thing there. So I think that makes more sense to have that not as grass, but as gravel. It just makes it look a little bit more sort of natural, like it fits in with the pond sort of background. So there we go. So once that is in, that is looking pretty good. For some reason, they've just decided to take that bit out and not put the gravel back in. There we go. Put the gravel back in, please. If you could do that, sharpish, that'll be grand. And there we go. So the 3 school parks are now done, which is lovely. Oh, I like that. I'm very happy with that. So, right, that's one thing done. Another thing that we could do with looking at is, why don't we try and expand this a little bit? The plan was we're going to have just loads of these to cover our electricity and water costs. Now, at the moment, how much are we paying? 600 is income, so we make 600 from our wind turbines, but we pay 1,682, which is quite a lot for electric. And water, we make 2.5 grand, but our expenses are 4,000. So we could expand this out a little bit and get ourselves loads more of these things in play. How much is it going to be to get a concrete tile to go all the way up there? 9 grand. That's fine. Let's do that, please. Can we have concrete tiles that go all the way up there? That would be aces. And then, because I don't imagine this is going to look any different, I imagine we'll have a bit going up to there. This building is probably going to stretch out that way. So we'll sort of do that. And then the building will probably be, over this side somewhere. And then we need to put something at the end here. We can't just have the path going off into the middle of nowhere. We need something here. So maybe we'll put statues or trees or whatever. I don't know. But let's get the outdoor stuff and put the paver floor in the middle. There we go. Lovely. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then when they've put all those things down, which, it might take a while. It might take a while. There's quite a lot of building work for them to do. But there's quite a lot of tiles for them to cover. But when they've done that, we can then start putting down some more of these. And maybe we'll just save our money for the rest of the year, actually. Maybe we save the money. No. Let's not do that. They can do that. We'll put a few of those things down. I was just going to say, we need to get the canteen in place. And there we go. Argentina Liebecker dropped out because they were not able to eat food. And now, I'll give you that. Absolutely. Now, sometimes we see this and their food meter is full and it says, I am very well fed. And you think, well, that doesn't make any sense. But yes, if you're hungry, -15, then yes. I mean, you're not actually, you literally just left the school. Were you stuck outside? Why were they mapped just there? That was a little bit strange. Were they somehow stuck on the outside of the map and they couldn't get in? It's a little bit weird that message came up and they were already out of the school grounds. Okay, fine. That was a little bit weird. I'm not entirely sure that was working properly. I don't know. Maybe it was. Let's look at getting this in. Let's look at getting the walls in for this as well, because that is also going to be quite a good thing to do. So build and walls and the lovely new sandstone wall. Let's get that all the way down there and all the way across like that. And then, of course, all the way up to here. So how much money does that leave us? Not very much money at all. However, we do need to put some doors in because we know what will happen. They will do something silly and get themselves locked in. So a door there, double door there, double door there. Put the double door there. We might as well put those doors in here just to get them in, just to get them sorted. So we'll put, oh no, that's going to be the school doors. That's going to be the fancy main entrance doors. Oh no, we won't do that. That's absolutely fine. And then we might want to get some doors on this side of the cafeteria as well. So let's just put those there. Hang on, we want them to be facing that way though, don't we? So there we go. And that means that we can then get doors in place as well, which is lovely. So they're putting the doors in first again. It doesn't make any sense. What is the door hinged to if you've not built the walls? Where do they build the doors and then run back to finish the flooring? So the doors must take precedence over flooring. Okay, yeah. Now, have we noticed that before? I don't know if we've never noticed that doors are specifically ahead of flooring, but there we go. Right, so they'll get round to that eventually. We haven't got that much money left, so we will sit back and wait for them to finish doing what it is they need to do. Okay, so day 6 coming up to about 10 to 8 in the morning, and the builders have finished this. They've done all the concrete work over here, so we can put in all of our sort of, utilities generating stuff over here now. I think what we need to do right now is let's go and finish doing the walling on the inside of here. So they've done the wall. They've actually done the outside walls. Oh, well done. Oh, that was good. That's very efficient. So if we go to walls, let's get the rest of the walls done then. So let's pause time for a second because I don't want them to get sort of, stuck inside the rooms. So we'll do the walls. Then we need to put in the doors, of course. So get that done. Walls are so expensive. They're so expensive in academia. It's just a big expense to just get some walls and some flooring set up. Okay, there we go. I mean, we're almost out of money. There we go. We got 15 grand. We're now down to about 2, which is not brilliant, is it? We'll get some money back from this. Do we want... Hang on, that doesn't have to be a wall, does it? The cafeteria can just be nice and open. How about we don't actually have that as a wall? We just have that as an open sort of thing. Yeah, don't do that as wall. That's fine. That can just be an open thing. That should be okay. And yeah, then we need some doors into these other rooms. So we need a door into the kitchen. So we want to put that, don't know, there maybe. They're going to come in here with their stuff, with the sort of food. I want to put that down there. Maybe we could put something over this side. So put the sink or something here. Where do we want to have the sink, actually? They're going to bring the plates in. So we want the sink over this side. And then we're going to want fridges across the back. Maybe we just put it right there. Right in that corner. And then over there is where we can have the stuff being taken out into the actual cafeteria, which is over here. We want a door just there going, I don't know, that way. That'll do. Out onto the sort of the sports area just there. There's a door out just there. Right, this is for that's for the staff toilet. That can just have a door in the middle. We'll have 2 doors at the top for the 2 different staff rooms. Then we've got ourselves AV rooms. How are they sort of formatted? The door's just in the middle. Okay, so we'll put a door as in the middle as we can do for that one and that one. And then this is the swimming pool. I think we'll have just doors sort of, yeah, in the middle-ish. So maybe 1, 2, 3. How big are the pools? How big are the pools? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 lanes in them. So what about if we put them 3? So we open the door and you're looking into sort of the middle of the swimming pool. So like that, and 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay, they've failed to build a bit of wall just there, because of course they have. They couldn't do it entirely accurately, could they? Right, put the bit of wall in, please. And then you've got many other walls to build, and also doors as well. So there you go, your job is not quite done. A student is confessing their love. Right, let's see if this one will actually work. So Sonia Yusefi is... Oh no, hang on. So Yuko Wizard, which is one of the best names, is confessing their love to Sonia Yusefi. So you're doing the confessing, Yuko. And Sonia, what do you say? We've not had any fortunate sort of romances going on. When we've seen these, it's always gone wrong. There's always been tears and heartbreak and sorrow. Oh no, it's happened again. Oh, Sonia. Oh, dearie me. So Yuko is all sad. But you've got an amazing name, Yuko. You're called Yuko Wizard. So yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You'll find somebody else who just for the name alone, because you're called Yuko Wizard. That is brilliant. But there we go. Another failed romance attempt. One day we'll see one of those that actually works. And it's done. The shell of this building is in place, of the lovely sandstone sort of castle building almost. So now we just need to put the stuff in here. However, we don't have enough money. We've got nowhere near enough money to do anything with this. So that might have to wait. It might have to wait quite some time. Now what we could do is next year we could always zone these out as classrooms, get extra students in. We might need to then buy extra teachers, but that does mean that we will get lots of extra money. And with the lots of extra money that we get per day, and of course we'll get a big payoff as well. So we could then get that finished. We could work on this and get that finished. There will be another cafeteria, so people will be able to use it and all that kind of stuff. So I think we need to save our money now. I think that's what we might need to do, which is not the most exciting of things. I mean, it does mean that I get to sit back and have a little bit of tea, which is always a pleasure. But yeah, it's not the most exciting of things to, just sit back and watch stuff going by. You want to be building and doing stuff and getting on with things. But I think that's the best thing we can do. Wait for the money to come in. Then we can slowly but surely get all this stuff done. Maybe we could leave it until day 9. Leave it for day 7. Leave it for day 8. Day 9 comes back. We will have got ourselves 30 grand. Maybe we could zone this out. Get the flooring in of the cafeteria and the corridor bit over here and the kitchen. And then maybe try and get that sorted. Then save our money. End of the year. Zone these things out. Get this done as a common area. Students extra by counselling. Well done, counselling squad. And then that means those classrooms will be available. We might then have to go and... Boo, someone's dropped out. We might then have to go and get some more teachers, which is fine because we would have saved a bit of money. Okay, Cedric, you are well fed. You're well fed and your food meter is at the top. Ah, dearie me. Okay, well, bye. Bye then. Cheerio. Have fun at whatever school you go to. I hope they can keep you more fed than the well-fed that you were feeling anyway. But okay, good luck with that. Oh, and boo, Yvette Bywater has left the school to go to the Evil Intelligence Institute. Well, you're going to be missing out because those guys, when we actually get our proper results sort of school rank thing in, those guys are going to be way behind us. We're going to be very, very, very good. And what, they're 26, we're going to be better than that. We are going to be better than that. So whatever your name was, you've made a mistake there. But do you know what? It's fine. Your choice. You live with the errors of your ways. Okay, day 7 has rolled round. All the students are coming in. They all head toward the parks. I think all of them pretty much head to the school parks. We need loads more of these. We need just a great big block of them up here. Maybe we'll just do that again over here and have another 3. So have 6 school parks over here. That might be quite a good idea. I mean, we need to save for that. But they're very, very popular, which is wonderful. And while time ticks over, let's have a look at how the kids are actually doing. So we've got 1 delinquent in the juniors, which is okay. We can deal with that. It's fine. We've got a good team of people. So go counsellor squad. They can do that. And then if we look in here, how is the learning going? Science learning is absolutely wonderful. Look at that. 79 out of 100. And they've not even really started on day 7 yet. So they've had 6 full days of learning. Day 7 has only just begun because they've only just sort of gone into their first lesson. Oh no, they've gone into their second lesson. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so they've only had 6 full days and it's on 80 already. So they've got day 7, 8 and 9. I think that will be up at 100, which is wonderful. That's very good. Math is lagging a little bit behind because, of course, we've only got the 1 computer room. We could do with getting those 2 in. They are relatively expensive to have because the computers are quite costly. But yeah, so that's lagging behind a little bit, but only a tiny bit behind language. And it's ahead of PE. PE's got loads of things. It's got 4 fields. It's got 3 chords. It's got 3 running tracks. PE, why are you struggling? Why are they struggling? It must be down to the teachers. But yeah, so the science is looking great. I think it's looking very encouraging. I think we'll be absolutely fine at the end of the year. I think we will be able to fly back up the charts, back from 1000, where we've been sort of relegated to temporarily, and back up. Here we go. Rosalind Furubotton, which is a fascinating name. There you go. You're going home. You're a stubborn alcoholic at such a young age. That's quite a sad tale. But you have been fed. Okay. So yeah, again, doesn't seem to make sense. Food meter's not brilliant. But okay, fine. Well, there you go. Cheerio. Another one. Another one bites the dust. How are we down to? 281. So do we have 288? Is that what we have normally? I think so. So I think we've lost 7 people, which, a person per day, or sort of on average, that's probably not so bad. That's probably not too bad, really. I mean, it'd be lovely if none dropped out, because of course it affects our pass rate at the end of the year, because they don't take an exam, but it counts against us anyway. But there we go. So yeah, it'd be nice if none dropped out. But yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And yeah, they're all doing some really good learning, which is excellent news. A toilet cubicle is broken. Oh my goodness me. Oh, right, there's a broken one. Right, so repair that, please. And yes, repair that one as well. Is there anything else that needs repairing? Whilst we go and have a little look around. That vending machine, that needs a little bit of TLC. So I'll go and hit that with the spanner, because that's how you fix things. I've played games before. That's what you do. You go up to a broken thing and you wave a spanner at it and then it fixes it. That's exactly how it works in real life. I think that's it. I think they're the only broken things that we need to worry about, I think. I can't see anything else immediately obvious. Someone else has dropped out because they were not able to eat food, even though their food meter is full and they are well fed. Thank you very much. Have fun at whatever school you manage to go to that can give you better food than we did. Ooh, random event time. Yeah, why not? Let's have a little look. Your rival school, boo to the rival school, has challenged you to a basketball game on their grounds. It will cost money to send a team there. Okay, so you have an excellent PE teacher who can guide your team to victory. We can't do that one because we do not have a PE teacher with PE knowledge that's greater than or equal to 90. Yes, quite. We have a basketball court where we can practice. That gives us a 50-50 chance, or we can just not bother and we lose some prestige. We might lose some prestige. Let's spend 500 monies on it and we'll have a 50-50 chance to get 100 prestige. Come on, basketball team. And your team played their hearts out but lost the game. Better luck next time. I think that happened last time as well, didn't it? I think the Evil Intelligence Institute beat us last time. I mean, they clearly cheat. Obviously they cheat. I mean, they lure our people over to their side with kind of, terrible, nefarious kind of, mind brainwashing kind of practices. So they obviously cheated at the basketball. But never mind, it was worth a go, 50-50, and it didn't go our way. Do you know what? It's day 8. We've been paid. So we've got the 33 grand. Why don't we make a start on getting some of this completed? We could put the flooring in over here, couldn't we? And I think it looks like there are footprints. Yeah, there's footprint dirt. So I can only assume that the students are coming through here and then going through here and using that as a little bit of a shortcut to get over here to all these courts. Rather than, do the normal thing and walk around, they're shortcutting through here into this incomplete building. Nice work, kids. So we could get the floor sorted in here. And there are a couple of options that we could go for. We could go for this one here, the azulejos tile. So the little tiles with the sort of all various different shapes and things on them. That would be good. But given that our walls are sandstone, we've got sandstone walls, I think we should go for sandstone floors. I just think we should get sandstone flooring in. I mean, it'll look very odd because it's supposed to be a cafeteria, but it's fine. It does the job. It goes on the floor and people can walk on it. It's all okay. So let's actually get this done. So, I mean, it's very expensive. As we've seen already, it's really costly. But there we go. We'll get that done. And then that can go for the whole sort of corridor kind of bit as well. So we'll drag that all the way across there, all the way across there, and also into there. And then whilst we're here, we'll get the kitchen tile sorted as well. So we'll do the kitchen and the kitchen like so. Okay, now how does that look? It looks very odd. It looks very odd for inside. I would expect that to be outside. Random event, yeah, why the heck not? Some of your janitors are demanding overtime pay. Oh, they're having a little rebellion again, are they? Yeah, we'll pay them what they're owed. It's fine. Although I don't think we necessarily do owe them that. Do we owe them £2,000? Can you please produce your timesheet so I can see if we actually do owe you that much? Yeah, okay, and we get a 90% chance that we get an extra 5 bit of prestige, which hopefully should come our way. Yay! They're grateful and promise to clean even better for you. Well, that would be lovely if they could. That would be marvellous. Yeah, that does look a bit weird. It looks a bit weird on the inside. Oh no, somebody else has gone to the Intelligence Institute. What do they have on us? What do they have? So yeah, it looks a little bit odd. I'd expect this to be an outside sort of tile rather than an indoors tile. But it's fine. It comes upon indoor sort of flooring. It's not in the outdoor section. So yeah, we'll go for it. It kind of fits. It goes nicely with the thing here, doesn't it? With the walls and stuff. So yeah, that will go quite nicely. That's going to take quite a long time for them to actually put all that stuff in. It's going to take a little while. Also down here, do you know what we could do? Actually, do you want to spend the money on getting that? I was going to put the tiled flooring in for that. Oh, somebody else dropped out because they weren't able to eat food. Even though you're well fed, you've just eaten some food. Thank you, bye-bye. Maybe we don't want you in our school. If you don't know where you've just eaten food, maybe you're not the kind of student that we want to have on board. I was thinking about maybe putting the tiles in there for the 2 swim pools. But maybe we don't do that right now. I think we do need to save ourselves a little bit of money. So if we do want to hire some extra teachers and such like, then we can do. Maybe actually we could do with getting this set up as a common area. That might be a slightly better use of our money. So we'll have that and we'll go to objects and we will go all the way up to common area. So yeah, let's get this sorted. Can we just have a massive row of tables at the back? It's like a huge row like that. In fact, yeah, let's have a gap in the middle like that. And then we'll have the chairs going across like that. And some like that, and across like that, and across like that. So there you go. So a load of chairs there and tables. And then we'll put a bit like that, and that bit can be empty because they do go and stand up and stuff as well, don't they? They can stand up over here. And then we'll put trash can there, and then we'll get ourselves, yeah, we'll put a little hand sanitizer in. Why not? Let's drop a little hand sanitizer in as well. And then we want a vending machine or 2. We'll put one there, one right by the doors. And then how about a plant as well? Put a little plant by the vending machine. That'll be quite nice. And what else can we have? I noticed all the kids have gone home. A clock. Yeah, let's put a clock in there just to help them work out what time it is and when they need to leave the common area to go to their next lessons. And what else can we put in? Hang on, isn't there a trophy cabinet? I know I've only got one of those. Let's put a trophy case in this common area down here. And then what else can we put in around here? Like posters and stuff. Can we put in a motivational poster? We'll never know because it's gone to the next day. Let us wait and find out. So it's day 9, so last day of the year. Yeah, motivational posters. Let's pop one there and one up here. And we'll have one over there as well. There we go. That'll do. that'll do for things sort of scattered around the place. There we go. But that common area will, when it gets obviously put together, will be nice and valid. And then, yeah, we can link it to these classrooms, possibly. Although I'm not really up for linking them to specific classrooms. I think you should just be able to use whatever common area you really want to use. But there you go. It's now a valid common area, which is lovely. Okay, well, that's one less thing that we need to do. And at the end of the year, we're going to have ourselves about 31 grand. We're going to take that with us, which is wonderful. Oh, hang on a minute. You've left one tile. Oh, hang on. Student confessing their love. Is it going to work? Right, hang on. Who is it? Oh, I can't even tell who it is. Who is confessing their love to who? I can't even see what's going on. I don't know. There's too many people. Okay, well, whoever it was, it didn't work. Wherever the person was that you were professing your love to, it's not worked. Although I don't really know where that person would have been. But once again, it's another failure. It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine. All right, let's get rid of the kitchen tile because you've not done it, and put a kitchen tile back in because you need to get on with that, please. Okay, all right, move time on, get to the end of year 9. Let's see how well we're going to do. And let's see if what position we get to. I'd like to think that we can leapfrog the Evil Intelligence Institute and get back into, I think we were in 9th. I'm fairly certain we were in 9th. So it'd be lovely if we could sort of get back into the top 10 at least. Oh, a random event for us to deal with. Quite a few of those have cropped up. You see a student crying and ask what is wrong. You find out their parent has been unemployed for months. Okay, we can hire them as a cook, we could hire them as a janitor, or we can sympathise with the student, but unfortunately we cannot help. We can always do with an extra janitor. I mean, we'll need an extra cook at some point when we get that cafeteria in. I mean, we need them anyway, but janitors will need as well. So how about we hire them as a cook? I think the cooks don't assign themselves to a specific kitchen. I think the cooks just go and do whatever they need to do in whatever kitchens need to be worked in. So let's just get them as a cook. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And a 50% chance that we get that sorted. But no, we didn't get the 50% chance, so we have the extra 10 prestige. Never mind. Your generosity is boundless, but the school budget is not. Quite boundless. Hopefully you can afford this in the long term. I think we'll muddle through. I think we will muddle through. Well, there we go. We did the good thing and we did the right thing. And that is the morals that we're trying to teach here at Cupboard College. Someone else dropping out right at the end of the year because they were not able to eat food. Do you know what though? Now that makes sense. Yes, you're hungry and your food meter is relatively low. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm with you on that one. Although, I mean, we have many places to get food. There's vending machines and cafeterias and lots of places. So I don't quite know what you were doing to not get food. That would be intriguing to watch your sort of movements. That'd be quite good if we could do that. Click on a student, then watch what they did over the last day or something. Just see what their route was and see why they weren't able to get food. Did they get distracted? Were they in a classroom that was really far away from any source of food? Somebody else has left to go to the Intelligence Institute. I mean, you've not got long left on day 9. Just stick around to the end of the year. What's the point of dropping out now to go to the bad guys? Okay, well, never mind. Well, there we go. We've lost some more people. I mean, yeah, we are losing people at a fair rate, at a faster rate than I would have liked. But, well, there we go. Never mind. We can't do much about it. And again, I will reiterate the point that I do think we should be able to steal students back from the Intelligence Institute. It all seems to be a little bit sort of one way. Our students go there. We never get anybody joining us from the Intelligence Institute. It never goes, hey, somebody's decided to defect over to your side. It'd be lovely if that could happen. But no, that's not a thing that's in the game right now. So now, yeah, we're just waiting. Waiting for the end of the year. It's now dismissal, so that's it. All the learning is done. You've hopefully prepped for your exams. You've done really well. You've done lots of lovely stuff. Hopefully you can get it all sorted. The kids are coming down here into the common room, which is lovely. That's very good. We need to sort out the common room links, actually. When we actually get to the end of the year, we will sort out the common room linking. I don't really like sort of forcing them to go to one particular common room. I just think go to whatever's nearby. If you need to go to a common area, go to a common area. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe they're sort of in a common area that's too far away from their classrooms or too far away from cafeterias or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll sort all that stuff out. But first things first, we need to get the exams done and we need to get all of our results in. We need to see where we're going to go to in terms of our rank. Also, if our janitors could just go around and do a last little bit of cleaning, that would be great. Just go around and just remove the last little bits of dirt. You know, just give everything a scrub. Make sure everything is looking very, very tidy indeed. I mean, it looks all right. It looks okay. Hang on, we can find out, can't we? If we go to sanitation, there's 2 bits of litter. Yeah, that's fine. They could probably sort that. Cigarette butts are a thing now, are they? Are they now a thing? 7 bits of dirt on unpaved ground. There's 38 bits of dirt. Okay, that's not brilliant, is it? Maybe we need more janitors. Okay, the exams are currently ongoing. Oh, there's a new thing. There's a new graphic. Oh, look at that. That's good. And the teachers at the front having a little sleep. And there's the motivational posters. Okay, that's wonderful. There we go. A new graphic thing has appeared. Now, yes, I remember in the notes for Parks and Recreation it did say that there were some new graphics. But there we go. That's the first one that we've seen. Okay, fingers crossed, everybody. How are we going to do? Can we leapfrog back into the top 10, or are we going to have to work our way very slowly through? Right, we're in the Ivy League. That means we're in the top brass. Where are we? We're number 1. Yes. Oh, Cupboard College is the king of schools, which now is a bit weird if people leave us to go to the Intelligence Institute. Why would you? Why would you leave the number 1 school? We've become numero uno school. That is wonderful. So we went from 1,000th, actually in game, it registered as 1,000th. We've gone to first in one go, which is wonderful. That is brilliant. Oh my goodness me. Everything was wonderful. So, all that is wonderful. We get 7.5 grand from all that. And everybody, again, that took an exam has succeeded, I think. Oh, no, hang on. Is that right? Hang on. How many dropouts did we have? Exam results. Dropped out 12. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had 12 dropouts. So they obviously didn't take exams. But everyone that did passed. Every single person, again, that took an exam has passed. Which is wonderful. Which gives us 96% pass rate. Did anybody even fail an exam at all? Did anybody? You did. You failed history. That's fine. No one could be good at everything. It's okay. You failed history. Don't feel too bad about it. You might be the only person that failed anything. I'm now determined to click until we find somebody else that failed another exam. But I feel like I might be clicking for quite some time. We can't have one person failed one of the exams. That's ridiculous. Otherwise, what's the point of getting the better teachers? What's the point of hiring all the really expensive fancy teachers if our tier of teachers are able to do this? Oh my goodness me. Everybody has passed everything, apart from that one person who I now probably couldn't find and click on again. Somebody must have failed something else. Come on now. No, everyone looking really, really good. Oh no, hang on. Someone there. There. Somebody else failed math. You're mysterious but popular. How intriguing. You're an enigma. Okay, well, there we go. That is wonderful. That is brilliant. And where Intelligence Institute? They're 16th. A paltry 16th. I think I can just about see them down there. If I look down the school rankings, I can see them just down there in 16th place. So there we go. Yeah, so change 999. That's just very silly, isn't it? Okay, well, there we go. Let's go to the next school year. And we'll go into the build phase and we'll set up those classrooms in the corner. So yeah, build phase, absolutely. Yeah, lovely. So we'll set these up as now valid classrooms because they weren't before. So let's go to classrooms and I don't really care which one's which. That can be freshmen, that can be sophomores. I like that new little effect. It makes a little kind of beepy noise and then it does a kind of flashy on and off thing to show that it has, all the sort of requirements for a valid room have been met. That's quite good. And then go to there. Okay. So 4 new classrooms, that is wonderful. That means now we have 100 seats available, but we still only want 24 people. So if we've got 72 returning plus another 24 per class, that's 96. Hang on, is that right? 72, 82, 92, 96. Yep, math with pens, there we go. So 96 is what we want. So 96 in each year. So we can now do this. So we can say, yes, we'll accept 5 juniors and seniors and sophomores and freshmen because we should be able to do that now. So yes. So that goes up to 77. And then we just need to up these numbers. Oh, maybe not to that many. Hang on, let's do it that way instead. Let's do this. So then we want to make sure that our totals all say 96. And then we'll see how much money we're going to get per day. And of course that is going to come down because we need to hire extra bits and bobs like cleaners and what have you and teachers and all that kind of stuff. But there we go. So 96 people coming in for the freshmen. 96 coming in for the sophomores. Look at the amount of money we're going to be getting per day. It is ludicrous. And 96 over here. This is very silly. We're going to get 54 grand a day. Obviously, we won't get paid exactly that because we're going to be paying wages, but that is a lot of money. That's very silly. So there we go. So 96 in each year group, I suppose. And then, split between the 4 classrooms we've got now, which is wonderful. So in the main building, in the purple, but it's pink wall building, wooden building, and the library building. So we've got all those in. Okay, that is excellent news. School expansion 300. Yeah, we'll take that because when the 300 students actually begin, we will get paid that. Hang on, are we getting 300? 384. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll take that, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, let's get... What do I want to do now? Cafeteria... No, not cafeteria links. Common area linking. This common area... So let's have a look. That common area there is linked to those classrooms. Can we not just link every common area to every single classroom and just give the kids the freedom of what they want to do? Can we not just do that? So that common area links to that and it can link to those ones as well. I don't really see why we have to sort of make it quite so strict. I'm not really feeling that. I'm really loving that there. There we go. That's far better if we have to zoom all the way out. Okay, so that's linked to all 4 sets of classrooms. Right, that common area. Yeah, link to all of the classrooms. So you can go to whichever one you like. That's fine. So that common area is... no, hang on. Not linked there. Oh, hang on. No, it's not linked to there. Hang on. I thought I'd done that one already. But clearly I have not. So we've done this one in the corner. We've done that one. Then we'll move along. We'll do this one here. Oh, I did that one first, and that one's done. Right, this one here, link it to all of the classrooms because we might as well. And then the little sort of outside, sort of thin common area, we'll link that to everything as well. And then we've got the big one up here. Yep, link that to all of the other ones and across the new ones there. And then we've got this little one down the bottom here, which isn't really... That's linked to some really weird... The linking of that's very odd. There we go. So now everything, all the common areas are linked to all the classrooms. So wherever the students are, they can just go, right, okay, we can go to a common area, whichever one we like, whichever one is nearest, rather than having to go, crikey, I want to go to a common area. Let's walk halfway across the entire sort of school sort of grounds to go to a common area. And by the time they get there, they have to go all the way back to where they were to go to a different lesson or something. So there we go. So that's that sorted. We've got 44 grand. Do we get this in? Let's get this in. Let's sort out the cafeteria and the kitchen and all that kind of stuff. So we'll zone this out as nutrition. So kitchen just there and a cafeteria into here. Lovely, lovely. Right, objects to go into a kitchen. Right, the kitchen sink can go right here because they can bring the plates in and they can wash them just there. And then we've got ourselves refrigerators and refrigerators just there. And then we might need another refrigerator possibly if we put that across there. So if they come in with the stuff, they can put it in the refrigerators very, very quickly. And then stoves, how many have we got in the other one? 2. And how many's that one got? That's got 2. So it's got 1 sink, 3 fridges, 2 stoves. That one is the same. We might give these guys an extra stove. Just treat them to an exciting extra stove. There you go. Extra stove goes in. So that'll be a kitchen sorted. And then a cafeteria. So we can put the food counters, I think, along this side here. Because it's going to be really easy for the cooks to get to them. So we'll put them like that. And then have a couple of the plate counters in the middle. And then we'll have some more along here as well. Can we get a trash can? Put that there, right on that corner. That's quite good. And then back to the cafeteria. So then, yeah, food counter there and there, like that. And then can we put another one on the end there? And then have 3 plate counters in the middle. So that should be plenty of food provisioning, I would have thought. That's loads. That's absolutely loads. And then cafeteria tables. I mean, how many can we get across there? That's not great. Can we do that facing downwards? Yes, that looks a bit better. Okay, so we can have 6 tables there. And then how many can we get coming across that way? We can get another that many tables. That looks like quite a lot of tables to me. That looks pretty good. Okay, so bring them down like that, and bring them down like that, and the same here. That's, yeah, hang on. I'll have to go and check how many tables the other ones have got, but I think that is sufficient tables. I think that is enough tables. How many have we got? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 14 tables. Hang on, that should be loads. How many's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's 9 in there. Oh, that's massive. That cafeteria is huge. Oh, okay, that should be, yeah, that's loads. That's absolutely loads. Can I just drag that out like that? Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? That's annoying. I've got to do it like this. Okay, fine. And then, and yeah, they've got a nice gap down the middle. Just, hang on, just do those last ones. So I've got a gap here so they can get out the door and go up there. So they haven't got to sort of, try and barge through tables. And there's a gap through here as well. So if they want to walk through the middle and go straight out there, then they can. Okay, that's wonderful. Do you know what we could do then? Vending machines. Let's pop a vending machine at each end like that. And we'll put one by the door as well. Just to make sure, if there's no food over here, you can run in and get something from the vending machine. You can get some delicious vended food. Okay, so they should be able to run in and get that done pretty quick. We're then going to need to get ourselves probably another cook. In fact, let's get another 2. There we go. So they can start doing that. Oh, right, okay. And now we're going to come to the problem where we need some teachers. We need some teachers because we've got extra classrooms. We haven't got enough teaching. Let's get all this stuff in first. Let's get all the cafeteria stuff in first. Okay, cafeteria is done. Now we need to do the important thing here. So kitchen link that kitchen to that cafeteria. Yes, that is linked. That's good. And then cafeteria link. We want to link the cafeterias to everything else. Why is that cafeteria not linked to that one room there? So that cafeteria should be linked to every single other room. That cafeteria should be linked to all of the classrooms. That's a good point. Yeah, that's linked to them all. That one is linked to them all. And now the new one should be linked to them all as well. There we go. Splendid. So wherever you are in the school, whichever classroom you're in, you can go to whichever cafeteria is nearest to get some food. Right. That's absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, we want to do the principal office link as well, don't we? We want to make sure that these guys are being... Again, can we just do it for all of them? Just go to whichever office is available. Just go to an available office and get told off there, please. Don't be picky about who's going to tell you off. You're going to get told off either way. Right, okay. That's that done. So now we haven't got enough teachers. So there's going to be a hole in the schedule. So what are we going to need? That looks fine. We probably just need to get ourselves, what would it be? 3 teachers in each department. Yeah, we're going to need quite a few more teachers. However, we can now have the fancy pants teachers. Yay, we can have the kind of the really good ones and the named ones and all that kind of stuff. So, people with 100 science and all that kind of stuff. So if we've got anyone that's really good at language, you're good at math. We don't need math and science. They're the 2 that we do not need. They're the 2 we don't need. Oh, brilliant. Well, there we go. What are you good at? History. Shall we get one of the fancy ones in? Shall we get Everly Lee in? Whoever she might be. She's very expensive, but we are going to get a lot of money per day. Let's just get her in, shall we? Let's have one superstar teacher on the books. Everly Lee, welcome to the history department of Cupboard College. Okay, and then I think we need to do some finding more. Right, Jessie Smith, you're very good at PE. You're good at art. Who's the superstar one? You're also good at art, but they're really expensive. They're very expensive. You're good at art. Let's get you in here. What's your trait? You're demanding. Oh no, an energy decrease. Jessie Smith, your PE, an increase in energy. That's good for a PE teacher. Yeah, we'll hire you to do that, please. And then we just need ourselves art and language. Okay, what are you good at? Your language, you're not that good at language. You're not that good. And your PE, you're not that good either. Your art, you're really good. Oh my goodness me, you cost over $1,000. Cost over $1,000 a day. Oh no, that's fine. We'll find some other people. We'll find some people that are cheaper. Thank you. I'm tempted to get you, Aisa Araneta, because you're wearing a Star Trek uniform. You are an art teacher. You do cost $1,000 a day, but you're wearing a Star Trek uniform. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, let's get you in. Welcome to the art team. And then it's just language. We just need somebody that can teach language in a half-decent sort of way. I think we're just going to have to get another fancy pants teacher, but that's fine. I don't mind taking these guys on board now. In fact, I don't think we can. I don't think we can get you on board right now, looking at actually. Marnella Strada, you might have to wait because you have a signing bonus of $9,000 and we've only got $4,000. Yeah, I couldn't find anybody that was any good at language. They were all really sort of mediocre language teachers, or you here who's really expensive. So, okay, but however, we have run out of money, which is a little bit of a problem. And yeah, we're lacking a teacher now. We're lacking one teacher, that's it. So we're lacking one person in languages. We can get that sorted. So what I think we'll do is, I think we need to start the school year. And we'll start the school year. Is everything ready? Is everything sorted? I think everything is about as sorted as it's going to be. So if we start the school year, we will then get paid a big pile of money, which is lovely. Okay, we've unlocked a number of different grants. Yay, we succeeded on the 300 one. Right, so we've been given our money. So now we can go through. We can press the right button. Right, let's get you in because you can teach languages. So yes, please, we will hire you. That should now sort out those little nagging messages there. I don't think we've got any issues with any sort of teaching things now. So in the schedule, every class should now have a teacher, which is wonderful. One of them's wearing a Star Trek uniform, which is absolutely brilliant. And I think we shall call it for now. I think we shall then call it for now. And yeah, we'll come back next time and see how we get on here in year 10 as the number one school. We are the number one school, which is brilliant. So we're going to get paid just over 24 grand a day. So we'll try and build some of these things up. Just get some more of these, I think. Get some more sort of utilities things just to save us a bit of money in the long run. And then we'll sort this out down here. So we'll get the staff rooms in. We'll get the AV rooms. We'll get all the flooring done and all that kind of stuff. We'll sort that little bit out. We will get the computer rooms done as well, because I feel like maths is being hard done by. So we'll get that done as well. And then we need to look at up here. Do we build some more school parks? Do we build an addition to the wooden building? Do we build a whole new building? I do not know. We shall find all that kind of stuff out next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Academia School Simulator. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding on a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.